Do you have some leftover chicken and you don't know how to use it? Well, today I'm gonna show you my personal recipe for falafel wraps with coleslaw and fried chicken, so better stay tuned. For this recipe we are gonna use half a red cabbage, about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 pita breads, about 200 grams of cooked chicken, 1 red onion, and about 2 tablespoons of grated mozzarella. So let's get started. As a first thing, I'm gonna start with the coleslaw. So I'm gonna take the red cabbage, cut the middle out, and then make a fine julienne out of it. Once cutted, I will add it to the bowl. Add some fine salt and give it a good rub. Now when this is done, we're gonna let it rest for about 5 minutes. In the meantime that the red cabbage is resting, I'm gonna take the red onion and make a fine julienne out of it. And I will add it to the mixing bowl. I'll give it a good mix and let it rest for about 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes has been passed, I'm gonna take the mayonnaise and add it to the cabbage. And give it a good mix. And now that this is done, we're gonna have it on the side and go ahead and prep the chicken. Start heating the pan. Add a little bit of olive oil and the chicken inside. And when the chicken starts frying, I'm gonna take the mozzarella and add it all over. Switch off the fire and give it a good mix. Now as a final step, I'm going to take the pita bread, cut the top of it off, switch on the fire, and now it's time to burn your hands a little. Have it on the fire and just flip it, every 5 seconds or so. Now this is a store-bought pita bread, and the reason why I'm doing this is because otherwise, because it's too cold, when I'm gonna open it, it's gonna crack. But instead I want to have it nice and flexible and able to open it and put things inside. Go ahead with the second one. Now when both of them are ready, I'm gonna take a butter knife, place it in the middle, and just cut a little bit inside. And you should have this nice pocket that you can fill up with goodies. Gonna do the same thing for the second one. And once this is ready, it's just time to plate it up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick my fingers, just make it a bit large. Add about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of coleslaw, as well as 1 tablespoon of chicken. Now look at that. Little more coleslaw to close it up. And a few leaves of coriander. I'm gonna do now the same thing for the second one. With just a few simple ingredients, a little bit of time on hand, and some passion, there we have our pita bread wraps with homemade coleslaw and roast chicken. You better enjoy. So good.